Hello, welcome to Gambit, and this week I've compiled a list of the top 5, well, my personal top 5 LEGO games.
Is this because of LEGO Lord of the Rings? Because I
nothing to do with that.
Because the story for that is he bought the game drunk.
I did, and I do not regret it.
No, that's saying you got in contact with me the next morning saying I now own LEGO Lord of the Rings. I didn't have it before we went out last night,
so I went home and I bought it. And it was during the Steam sale, so I got a good bargain.
I mean, I've got it now as well.
And it was quite clever because I walked in from the pub and I saw I had 1 hour left, and I thought, I'm not going to be able to buy this when I wake up in the morning, so I better buy it now. So that was my logic. But that's not the reason why I've made this list, though. They're going to release The Hobbit soon, and they're going to have the first 2 movies made into LEGO games. And they're going to release a third one when the third movie is released as DLC for that game.
See, I would have thought it would be a better idea just to wait for the 3.
Well, yeah, that's what I would have thought.
And then come out as one big game, just like LEGO Lord of the Rings.
They're releasing it as a DLC.
That's
weird.
That's money that's for money now.
It's going to be really big too. I mean, if it's like same size as any movie.
Some of the Fallout DLC is massive though. Like, so you can imagine, like, I think it was like 4 or 5 gig for the.
That's Fallout though. That's allowed to be massive.
But that's the thing. DLC can be allowed to be massive, but this LEGO DLC, I see that as a way just to spend more money out of it.
Just seems a bit messy.
Or they're trying to maybe piggyback on the popularity of the first 2 films. Even though the third one's going to be the most popular one because there's a battle of the 5 fucking armies in it.
Yeah, maybe it is trying to take advantage of it, but I'm going to go straight into the list.
Make your list.
Now, number 5, I've got LEGO Rock Raiders. Now that's purely because I've played that as a child. Do you not know that one?
No.
It was one of the very first ones, okay? Now let me finish. There was PC releases and Windows releases. This was one of the very first ones that released for a platform for the PlayStation. And it didn't get a lot of good reviews. But I remember playing as a child, and me and my brother, we had fun playing it. But it was very challenging, as reviewers said, as I've found out now. But we just thought it's because we were children, we didn't know how to play it. But apparently it was a challenging game. So that was released for the PlayStation year 2000. And that's number 5. It just has to be there in the list.
Well, see, LEGO Rock Raiders does sound like some sort of LEGO Guitar Hero game.
Nope.
Which I prefer.
You're actually raiding rocks.
What? Like the
you're
as in the wrestler?
No, you're in a sort of cave dungeon setting, and you had to find crystals and stuff.
I get the feeling I'm either too drunk or not drunk enough. Somehow the mix is wrong here.
I'll show you after this. It was quite a cool game for when you were. I don't know, must have been about 6 or 7.
I'm not 6 or 7 anymore.
Well, neither am I.
It was number 4 then.
Number 4, Bionicle Heroes. Did you ever play that one?
I had Bionicles.
Well, that's a start.
I didn't actually play the games though.
Oh, the games were just as good as the toys. Maybe not as good, but if you enjoyed one, you'll enjoy the other.
I only ever played the tie-ins.
The tie-ins?
Like games that the LEGO games that tied into something like the Star Wars LEGO game and stuff like that.
Well, yeah. See, I'm going to get into that, but I think the very first of the list needs to be like the pre-LEGO games to the more modern take on it.
Well, I think it's like with stuff like that, the LEGO games were great because they were also funny.
Yeah, but
they have to be. I think.
These LEGO games, I mean, LEGO Raiders, that had comedy elements in it. That's where it all began, the comedy elements. But Bionicle Heroes was more platform game. It didn't really have comedy in it as such.
Well, then I think that's maybe the.
But it was Bionicles. I mean, they're fucking hard.
Missing the trees.
Of course, it's not funny.
Missing the forest for the trees, really. At that point,
number 3, Lego Indiana Jones. This is the original adventures, not the second one, which I think is a really stupid idea. The 4th movie comes out, and they make another game with the 4th movie, but with redone the 3 movies.
There's only one Indiana Jones game for me, and that was Search for the City Atlantis.
The what?
Or the Lost City of Atlantis, the Lost City. That was an adventure game that was on MS-DOS.
I did not go on that adventure, Donald.
Oh no, it was made by LucasArts. It was really good.
I don't even remember hearing about that.
But this was when we 91, something like that.
Well, I do not.
I haven't put
can't even comment on it. But the Lego Indiana Jones, it kind of had loads of like cameos in it from the Star Wars games, which was released in Lego beforehand, because they were the very first ones. But overall, it was quite good. I mean, didn't find any faults with it. Did you ever play that one?
No, but that's
No.
Like, what kind of game was it? Was it like, was it like? Because I remember like there was like stuff that was like sort of hub based. Because I've played around with different stuff. It's been hub based or platformers.
They had a hub. It was
It was a hub
it
base.
was university, because you know, like in Star Wars it was like Mos Eisley Canteen.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go push on. But
is-
that had the university, and that's where you chose the levels and go to the shop and stuff. But the Lego Lord of the Rings doesn't have that. It's very open world.
It's an open world game. It's basically it's actually quite a fantasy epic, and it adds a lot to areas where women maybe not seen in the films. Because I don't know if the Lego Lord of the Rings games has the book license. I'm assuming so, because Tom Bombadil's in it.
Yeah. So
And
that's why it's made number 2, because it's got facts like that. You can get Tom Bombadil, or you can unlock like the Barrow White and stuff like that.
Mhm.
That's like DLC, and I saw you can download mini Balrogs and you can play as them. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that. I like a Lord of the Rings though. It lets you play evil characters.
Yeah.
You think of the Third Age game,
Aye, it's pretty cool.
because like you could there was an evil mode and you could just like kick the snot out of the heroes when you're free time.
In the Lord of the Rings Conquest, it wasn't too good a game, but at the very end, you got to play as Sauron. You got to like knock all these hobbits out of the way, and that was amazing. Great fun.
That's a type of that like evil happiness there.
You got to kill Gandalf too.
I don't know. I don't think Sir Ian McKellen will ever die.
Gandalf died.
No.
Gandalf died.
Sir Ian
I killed him
McKellen,
myself.
He's a liar.
Well,
No.
Lord of the Rings, the Lego version that is, it's introduced split screen. Not split screen, but free roam split screen, which I think is pretty cool in the Lego games.
Yeah, but the
A
other
lot
ones,
to explore.
The other ones with the co-op though, it was
You had to stay in the same
you were
screen.
on one screen, and then you had to stay within a certain distance.
Yeah, that was
Which,
really
worked.
annoying.
I don't know. That kind of worked as long as you were playing.
Nah.
As long as you were playing someone who was above the age of 7.
Well, I played with my brother, and he's 18 months older than me, and we'd always do that thing. I want to go this way, I want to go that way. And we'd run the other side of the
That's
screen.
when you run over and beat the snot out of him,
But
and then he explodes into Lego bits, and you
he
run
doesn't
away.
die for very long, though. He just
He gives you time.
respawns.
You can make progress with that time.
Not if you have to run to the other side of the screen, kill him, and when you get to here, he's back again. It's not very
You're
helpful.
not trying hard enough.
Don't, the mic, man.
You know, even put the book.
Well,
Right.
number 1.
There's no number 1. Where's number 1 yet?
I've got number 1 in my head, okay?
Professionalism.
Lego Lord of the Rings, the complete saga of Star Wars. Now, that was the very first, not the very first one, the prequel series was the very first one they made into Lego, then they did the original trilogy. But I played all of them together, which was probably the way they wanted it to be played.
Mm.
And I loved it. It was like the very first time they went back and re-explored this comedy element in Lego
Yeah.
games. Because
Oh.
before it was like
I mean,
racing games.
I will say, like, the Star Wars prequel Lego games are actually better than the prequel movies. Actually,
Because
better than
Lego's
the
just amazing, that's why.
and also the prequel movies were a horrific mess. We won't talk about that.
We'll move it because we're talking about Lego games.
I'll talk about Lego games.
So much fun and banter. I've kind of talked a lot about that, but I don't know much else about it.
Because you're gonna notice them. What I'll talk about, remember,
I ran out of notes again.
We'll just talk about Lego games then, and Lego, because it's Lego. But the games, like most of the games before, didn't have any voice acting. It was mainly noises, or if they did have.
Yes.
But what I like with Lord of the Rings is I don't know if it was maybe something that they actually got the full rights to use it,
I hate that.
but they actually used. I think they used it really well.
I hate it. They should just keep it like Lego characters should be silent.
I think they used it better than they used it better than they could have fucked it entirely.
That was their thing. They were silent, and they made comedy out of
Well,
silence.
That's the thing. You're saying it's their thing, but every series needs to evolve because then we all complain because it's getting stagnant,
They did make it.
and that's what. Like, I think that's what they were trying to do there.
They did use it to advantage because I don't know. Is Eve's a kind of apple?
Ease.
Yes, because there's a scene in Lord of the Rings, the Lego one, when Gandalf says, "Have you been dropping eaves?" And an apple falls in Sam. It goes, "I've been dropping
No, it's
no eaves."
eavesdropping.
Well, yeah, I know, but is it Eve an apple?
Oh, that's a joke in the actual movie, though.
No. In the Lego cutscene, an apple drops into Sam's
No,
head.
I think it's just like something that drops in his head.
Well, yes, I was
'Cause
wondering about that joke.
It's aimed at kids. It's not type of an apple.
But I was just wondering.
Yeah.
Got anything else to add about Lego games?
Lego games. I hope they make. I want to see the Lego movie because I've watched a trailer of it, and at the end of it, I went because I was really funny. I went you can have snickered. I thought it was quite funny. And that's like all.
That's your snicker.
Well, you can. I'm just saying. You can.
Seems like you're dying. Jeez, oh.
I could have been my cackle.
Well, that's
Yeah.
just disturbing.
But it made me laugh. So I'm like, I want to see it, and I wonder if they'll make a game out of it. I think they probably will at some point.
If you would like to see a Lego game made into a Lego game,
I mean, Lego movie.
no, if
Made
you
into a
like to
Lego
see
game.
something made into a Lego game, why don't you comment? Because no one's going to
Yeah.
see it, but you're curious. Donald doesn't know
I
about
think
Lego
there's
games.
I don't.
You've never played any. Have you ever played any?
I've played tie and stuff. I've never actually.
You've never actually played the Lego game though.
I played the Lego online thing.
That's shocking.
I played that when I was a kid.
That is
That was
shocking.
my first foray into MMOs.
You should never ever play games ever again. That's shocking.
I'm better at games than you are.
Still, you've just not played any Lego games. Anyway, you've been
Right.
watching Gambit.
Yeah.
And we'll
that
see
has
you-
Top 5 list of Lego games.
Don't say it like that! His list.
My list.
No, this is you saying it to me. It was his list. You don't want to touch it at all.
We're waffling again.
Yes, because I was about to finish and you ruined it.
No, I insulted you.
The end.